is going well for you today. Let's see what we've got going on here in Watcher of Realms. Looks like we've got some guild quests that can be completed. We've got the guild daily sign-in. That'll give us 20 guild coins, 20 guild activities, and 2,000 gold. Then we can go over here to the Drake's Chasm Daily and see what kind of rewards we have here. It looks like we have a Nightmare 2 chest. Bugajoy did manage to kill that dragon last night, by the way. He came in, it looked like I did my 2 attacks on it, and then AV2525 came and did his 2 attacks. And then Bugajoy came along and he ended up doing 3 attacks. Apparently he had gotten 1 extra attack from the storyline quest, so he was able to knock it out. Very cool. So I got 350 legendary skill dust and 15,000 coins for that, which is nice. Second chest, I get 1 rare summoning crystal and 100 stamina. It's also very nice. Alright. Now, let's look at the guild donation window just to see if I want to do anything there. Not especially, I don't think. Well, let me look and see what the options are here, and if I want... No, I don't want. Forget about it. Alright, now, let's hop back over here to the main window, main screen. I guess, let's see, we can claim up level up heroes 3 times. We've got 2 lucky knobs and 1 stamina potion for that. But, let's see, I think I've already sent the harbor guy out all as well there. I've recently checked the mine, but I don't know how recently. Check this guy, because you never know what you get from him. Now, let's go to the summon window, because, we've got... Actually, I won't do that quite yet. Let's go make sure we have everything first. We did the Oracle trial, and got, we're still working on both Forgotten Palace and Hero Training. Hero Training just started today. Forgotten Palace ends at the end of today, I believe. Still in the lead on Forgotten Palace, so all's well there. For Hero Training, again, we haven't really done much on it. Trophy number 24. And our rank is currently 84. Looks like the ET, the extraterrestrial, is hard at work, doing some training of his minions, it seems. All right, we're gonna want to at least hit that, at least 1,800 points on this scale down here on this meter. But the 3,000, of course, would be nice. 15 5-star power, psychic power shards is for the 3,000. 1,800 would be fine for that rare summoning crystal. However, at this stage of the game for us, I think it would be pretty decent. All right, now let's see. Other than that, we can go to events, and we have something somewhere. Looks like skin discount event. Discount tokens obtained from event quests can be used to randomly discount an item on the event page once. Each item can be discounted up to 3 times. I'm not sure what it's talking about. Ends in 4 days and 12 hours. I guess this quests will tell us more. So we sign in for 1 day and we get 1 discount token, which appears to be a t-shirt, and 50 diamonds. That's not a bad haul just for signing in. Looks like there's a few different ways to get more of the t-shirts. What do they do? I don't know. Earned by completing event quests during the event period. Using 1 discount token randomly applies a discount to an event item. It's a random discount. So what happens if we click it? Oh, it's like a slot machine. Price reduced 1 time on whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. Can we click it and find out? We can. Bundle includes 20 rare summoning crystals, 1 legendary summoning crystal, and 5 ancient summoning crystals. And it's currently, I suppose, at $49.99 after that random discount. How weird. Alright, what else we have here? Treasure hunt celebration. I don't really know, if I should go to the next thing. I think not. I think I just go ahead and click these things. Oh, I've obtained the grand prize of this floor. I see. Okay, alright. I bet the grand prize of this floor was that 100 diamonds then. So probably then I should go to the next stage. But I'm also, I have mixed. Oh yes, I see over to the right. Special reward of this floor was in fact the 100 diamonds. The special reward of the next floor will apparently be 100,000 tokens, or coins rather, which is, would be useful. Okay, let's see. It doesn't tell me after that, it just tells me this one and the next one. How many floors are there? Okay, use Lucky Now to tap on talisman rewards. You may choose to go to the next floor after winning the special reward on the current floor. The higher the floor, the better the rewards. Please note that you cannot return to the previous floor once you confirm to go to the next one. After checking the Open All button option, tapping on the card flipping area will consume Lucky Knives until the special reward is drawn or there are no more Lucky Knives. After checking the Skip the Flip animation option, the flipping animation will be skipped. After checking the Open All and Skip the Flip animation options, they will remain checked for this login, but will be unchecked after logging again. Well, I suppose we go to the next floor this time because I don't know how many floors there are. It didn't tell me from that, and there's no indication of it that I can see. So we'll just go on. Alright. It looks like there was nothing too exciting on this floor. I actually got a chance to look at it this time around. So it doesn't really matter, if we get, got 5 rare skill dust from that. But if we get the grand prize, as it were, then let's just move on. We got 10 stamina to the next floor. Epic skill dust, 5 of those. We got some more 5 rare skill dust. 5 epic skill dust. 2,000 gold coins, and there is the 100,000 gold coins. Being as how there's nothing super exciting else on this floor, we will go on. The special reward of the next floor is, I think that's nope, I'm not gonna say. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a soulstone. I guess I did say, but I don't know. Head to the next floor. Yes, we do this. Now, I didn't see anything particularly exciting. So let's just start here. 5 epic skill dust. Special reward on the next floor is 200 stamina, by the way. 2,000 gold for that. 2,000 more gold. 2,000 more gold. 2,000 more gold. Epic skill dust. 2,000 gold. 2,000 gold. A lot of gold on this one. 10 stamina, which I can use. 10 more stamina. And there we go. There's the 4-star psychic power. That's the one. That's what it's called. Oh, you know what? The soulstone is for awakening. Right. Okay. So it's the wrong word. It's one of the guys you eat. Alright. We got that. We'll head on to the next floor. And the big prize here is apparently the 200 stamina, which is interesting. So I kind of feel like the rare skill, or the skill dust, is harder to come by for me right now. Got 2,000 gold, 10 stamina, rare skill dust, 200 stamina. That was nice and easy. And the thing is, I want to get that 3 rare summoning crystals. So we're gonna go on to the next floor, and that's what I want to go for. 2,000 gold, 5 epic skill dust, 5 rare skill dust, 2,000 gold, and there's the rare summoning crystals that we wanted. The next floor has some purple dust times 100 as its big reward. Do we go forward again? I think maybe we do. It's a tough call. Hey Dill, how you doing? Happy New Year to you as well. I think we'll go ahead because I don't know, again, I don't know how many floors there are. I don't, at this point we're on floor 5. and I have no idea what to expect. So let's go on to the next floor. Worst case scenario, we use up all our stuff. I didn't see anything particularly, exciting on this floor. And the next floor is going to be 100,000 coins. So we got a total of 10 of this epic skill dust right now and 2,000 coins so far. There's another 2,000 gold and another 2,000 gold. Dale says, I didn't miss any summons. Did I? Not yet. I almost did, and then I decided to come and do this first, so you barely missed it. Or you barely didn't miss it, let's say. Alright, got 10 stamina, and now we're out of Lucky Knives. Alright, let's go to Frostspell thing. Let's claim this. Use Lucky Knife 15 times in the Treasure Hunt Celebration for 100 candy canes. Use Lucky Knife 30 times in the Treasure Hunt Celebration for 100 more candy canes. Alright, cool. Seems like a good deal. What else have I? Nothing more there. I figured I would go ahead and make sure I gather up all of the rare skill crystals that I can before I go to the summons. And then forget ultimately what I'm doing. As I do. Alright, claim rewards from Drake's Chasm 5 times. Apparently we did that, so we got 1,125 tokens for that, leveling us up to 52. Which gives us 5 sanguine fabric. Still don't really actually know what that's for, but I'm sure it's amazing. Drops random gear of these sets, it says, which is T3 something. Who knows? Very visual icons there with no information. Alright. Let's see here. Could do this page and see, okay, mailbox. Okay, this is from the web thing when you click on the chest on the browser on the web page, and also you can click on the number to get some points that way. But this is 3,000 gold from that. Now we have a whole lot of stamina up there, so I'm gonna set up some background raids. And there's like the promote your hero thing going on right now. So what if, I know I've got a lot of people who need leveled up, and so let's do some of these auto fights on some XP stuff. Get that going in the background, and hopefully that'll help with some of the guys. Maybe, we'll see. A lot of options on what I need to do there. I do want to finish leveling Wrath up. Somebody made a very long YouTube comment today, giving me some very targeted advice on my characters, which is pretty cool. Don't know if you guys follow me on there or not, but it's very detailed. We'll go to raids. Does I see something here? What are we looking at? Oh, the faction trial radio. Okay, we have 75 stamina, and it looks like 1 epic skill crystal to claim there. May as well get it. And then pop out of there. And, it still shows that I have something there. Okay. 1,500 gold from Hyperion, and there was, that's going to give us another update on our quests. Alright. I'm gonna click on the mine and grab whatever's there. It's 1,200 coin, 1,200 XP potions, 4 stamina, and 1 arena permit. Claim all that. Hop out of there. Go to quests and click on this for obtaining the chest from Hyperion, 2 lucky knives, and 10,000 gold. So I went to the lucky knife thing a little too early, obviously, because I've got 1 more I can use here. Alright, lucky knife was Treasure Hunt Celebration. Alright, we are currently searching for apparently 100 of the purple dust. But we got 10 stamina, and there's the 100 purple dust. Okay, cool. I am now out of knives for the moment, but let's go ahead and head to the next floor so we can see what's there. Now we're on the 7th floor. The special reward for this one will be 100,000 gold coins once we are doing that. Okay, things are looking alright. We've got this fellow sitting over here. He has a lot of stuff. I think I'm going to let him sit on it for the moment, though. Nothing that will help us in the way of summoning crystals. I guess, though, it occurs to me that we can possibly get such things from the Winter Lodge. So let's go through the Winter Lodge and see if we get any cool stuff like that. The other thing is, I'm really not... Okay. The only way that I know to get it is if I select Fortune's Whim. The trouble with Fortune's Whim is that the event that triggers may be good, but often it seems that it's rather horrible. It's been my experience. Lots of bad things happen from Fortune's Whim. So I have mixed feelings on it, to say the least. The taste and sight has actually been fairly useless as well. So, on the one hand, I can potentially get rare summoning crystals from having Fortune's Whim. I've done it at least once, maybe twice. I would rather have the perfect knowledge, I think, than the taste and sight, but maybe more than both of those, I would rather have the earnings increase. I'm not sure. Not 100% certain. A maxed level at this point, it looks like. So, I mean, I could just go the top line and the bottom line. And then what? I don't know. Maybe keep Fortune's Whim and just get rid of Taste and Sight, which has not been particularly useful. I think one time I got an advantage from that. The rest of the times, I think it's normally pretty clear what they don't want. Sometimes it's not as clear what they do want. And I will say it's not always clear what they don't want, but it normally is. But as soon as I get rid of it, I'm going to need it, right? Isn't that the way that goes? I feel like it is. I mean, the earnings increase, though, seems like a no-brainer, does it not? Feels like it. I wonder how many times we can reset the skills. Let's go ahead and do it. And then I'm gonna try just going the top line, the bottom line, and then I guess Fortune's Whim, which is questionable. Very questionable, actually. Let's do it. Alright. Now, it looks like it would let us reset it again if we wanted to. Alright, let's start a business here. Orem says, I'm down here, look down. Bring this dwarf a pork chop with ale. Pork chop. Ale, not so much, but we'll do it anyway. And throw in some greens. Greens. Now, when he says greens, I notice they don't always necessarily mean greens in the way that you might think. It can actually mean green colored objects. Let's go with that. He got the perfect meat feast, and he was very happy, so he did in fact mean green items. Citrum says clack, 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 clack. And so we go clack, 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 fish, clack, 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 onion, clack, 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 avocado, and then clack, 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 we do a fourth one to get the lemon, right? And we got the perfect seafood platter. He's very happy with that. Vierna would like a bowl of creamy onion chicken soup. Okay. Creamy onion chicken soup. No fruit or seafood. Okay. We got the onion. We got the chicken. She wants it to be creamy onion chicken soup with no fruit or seafood. So, bottom line is out. The top, the seafood meats are out. But she doesn't say anything about no beef in her creamy onion chicken soup. It's a hard thing, really. I think that you put some peppers in there, and it's a tough one. Let's go with the cucumber. We got the perfect meat feast. She's very happy. All right. Oh, look at that. We got a lucky break that was a good one. Found a coin in a mountain of ingredients. So we got plus 100 dinner plates. Arrogance says, is your fire strong enough here? Give me a spicy stir-fried beef paired with a glass of apple juice. Okay, so we got beef, apples, chili peppers. Probably onions go with that. So, let's cook it. I went too slowly on that clip and got only a meat feast instead of a perfect meat feast. Failed me. Alright, Baron says, didn't bring much money today. Give me something cheap. The most common vegetable from the farm will do. Where's he going to put the food in? Alright, the most common vegetable. Now, it seems to me, top row is meats, second row is vegetables, third row is fruits in their nomenclature. So, we're going to go just straight across, second row, it's vegetables. Let's do it. We got the perfect vegetarian salad, and he's very happy. He just throws that right in the top, you know. Now we have to move on. She says, my hometown is in the forest. We fish for shrimp and grow native plants for a living. I want a dish that reminds me of the taste of home. Alright, so they fish for shrimp. They probably have some fish as well. And they grow native plants, native to the forest. It's really a tough thing here. We're gonna do apples, okay? Forest. It's just kind of a tough one, honestly. By what she means here. I think that I'm gonna go with avocados. Perfect seafood platter. She was mostly satisfied. I missed something? You know, it could have been, I don't know, probably the avocado. Alright, Anai says the royal family is holding a grand ball today. Prepare more vegetable juice for the princesses. Alright, vegetables. All the way. We got the perfect vegetarian salad. She's very unhappy. Very unhappy with that. So the vegetable juice was not what she actually wanted. Wow, and a tough break on top of it. The noodle shop next door is under renovation and dust is floating right in. Today's customers, -1. Man, what a failure. Alright, Eunomia says, hello, give me a piece of cake. Don't have any? Then give me something sweet. Well, apples are sweet and grapes are sweet. Those are the obvious things that are sweet. There's something called a sweet onion, so we go with this. And then, you know, lemons are sour and sweet. Perfect vegetarian salad. She wasn't thrilled. And a tough break. A brawl broke out among customers, destroying countless tips and shares. Today's earnings, -50. We've definitely lost out again on this fortune's win business. Alright, Nazal says, creatures from the sea are the most delicious. I tasted them once as a child and have never forgotten it. Land food is passable. So we'll give her the meat and all of the meats. All of the meats for her. And she gets the perfect supreme surf and turf. She's very happy with that, which is great. Magmus says, I think red food complements my skin tone better. Well, that's great, because we have red food. We'll go with the raw meat, too. Surely you like that, Magnus. Perfect supreme surf and turf, and he's very thrilled with it. It's exactly what he meant. Raw meat for the win. Demos says, seems I've been eating too much meat lately. Can you give me some vegetables to balance my palate? I can. I'll do that. Got the perfect vegetarian salad, and he's very thrilled with it. We have one more customer to serve. It's Twin Fiend. Twin Fiend says, one of Twin Fiend's heads says, give me some meat. I want to feast. Twin Fiend's other head says, don't listen to him. Let's have some seafood instead. Whole top row of meat is the answer here. went a little... No, I thought I went a little soon. I think I did. It says Supreme. Yeah, I missed that. Today's performance was an A. It's a sad, sad thing. Served 12 guests. Could have done better, but... Ah, well. You know, it is what it is sometimes. Alright, we have finished this. We got 8,250 coins, 140,400 XP potions, 5 green guys and 5 gray guys as a result of that experience. Alright, let's see. What now? Probably time for the summons at this point. Failure on getting any more rare crystals from that, but, well. Let's go to summons. And, okay, so, we've got a couple of things going on today. There's a special ancient summoning thing. Chances are up on Ingrid and Kadrim. Now, I don't know anything about Ingrid or Kadrim. I've heard people talk about both of them. And Kadrim was a code the other day, I know that. Well, let's click on them and see what they're all about. Okay, Ingrid says, lifted by the stars above, Ingrid rules eternally as the immortal sun. Those who dare to defile her majesty shall be burned by her true damage and burning. Her burning burns. Ah, what a shocker. Alright, she's a mage. When deployed, enters solar mode. Solar mode, launching 4 basic attacks, turns the next basic attack into solar flare. Alright, solar flare deals 270% AoE damage to up to 15 enemies in a wide front area. Stellar mode, launching 4 basic attacks, turns the next basic attack into Star Shower. Deals 50% AoE, nope. Deals 50% damage to one enemy within the basic attack range 9 times. So, we got the AoE win or the single target win, as far as those options go. Interesting. She costs 25 to deploy, by the way. So, back out of her, and then come check on Kadrim. Oh, I've seen this guy before. Probably in the arena, most likely. It says, Kadrim, young lord of Ironhold, inherited his father's warhammer, Heart of the Mountain. After Frost healed his grievous wounds, he rebuilt his homeland and swore vengeance upon the Frost Giants. Interesting backstory there. His talent is, when staying idle, remains in the Glacial Bulwark. Removes Glacial Bulwark when launching a basic attack or casting a skill. So Glacial Bulwark reduces damage taken by 20%. Additionally, 100% of damage taken is reflected to the attacker. That's super cool. The reflected damage cannot exceed 200% of the hero's max HP. Interesting. While in the Glacial Bulwark, grants physical damage reduction and magic damage reduction to the hero's adjacent allies and excluding the hero. That's his talent. His ultimate applies a permanent shield to the hero equal to 70% of his maximum hit points, and applies a shield to adjacent allies equal to 20% of the caster's max XP, lasting for 10 seconds. Oh, that's very cool. I think he's a neat little guy. I like him. Alright, so there's those two. That's for the ancient summoning thing. Then we have the surprise invocation of spirits, and it says extra legendary hero. Obtaining a legendary hero grants you an extra random legendary hero. This takes effect one time only. Now, I am probably pretty far away from drawing a legendary right now. You never know. But probably, because I haven't, I've drawn one fairly recently. I haven't done many draws since the last one. Legendary hero chances up 2 times. Okay, crazy invocation of spirits. Drop rate of all legendary heroes you're done. It seems like you might want to do that after doing the other one, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Dill says, don't forget to do that gear event before the 5th. That gear event. I'm not sure which one. Is it the formation of the, like you get to choose your own gear piece? That one? We also have Crazy Divine Summoning, which is using the legendary summoning crystals, which I only have 8 of those. So, chances up 2 times. So we have 2 times the chances of getting legendary heroes. maybe this is a good time to do this, it seems like, right? Could get something neat. I don't know. Pity timer rules are weird. Pity timer will activate if no legendary hero is summoned after 12 consecutive summons. Well, let's just look and see if I can find my pity timer. I don't have one. So I could easily not get something from this, but you know, it feels likely that I will out of 8. I don't know. It seems like a good gamble either way. Delson's the one under the cooking event. It will disappear on the 5th. Yeah, I think that's the one where you choose your own disappear. I do need to do that, sure. I haven't thought about it enough to really choose what I want to do there. I haven't messed with the gear enough. But you're right, it ends in 5 days, exactly. Alright, now, looks like we have an ad break going on at the moment, so I may wait for just a moment before I start the summoning. I didn't want you guys to miss anything quite yet. Alright, looks like we're good to go. So I'm going to do the first summon here and see what happens. Actually, okay. Yeah, that makes sense to start here with this theme, because that's specifically those two. This is using the rare stuff. And so I think this will be good to go. Let's do it. Summon a legendary guy. See what we get. We got a purple thing. It's greed. Oh, that's cool, because we have greed, and now we can awaken greed. He's level 1, but you know what? It can be improved. He's a 4-star mage from the Nightmare faction, which is extra good, but also from the Cultist faction. True to his name, this wolfish demon siphons multiple souls at once, inflicting AoE and slow. Let's share that and get those 50 diamonds here. Always helpful. Go back, and then continue. And we'll summon again and see what we get. Alright, we got Edril. Ah! First time I've ever gotten Edril. Great. Alright. She is a watcher and a piercer as far as faction goes. She's a 4-star marksman, and it says Edril's prowess is legendary. Her limitless shots ignore range entirely to suppress the enemy, and that's referring to her ultimate, which allows her to hit anywhere on the screen. I'm very thrilled with Edril. It's I've summoned over 500 times, and I think close to 600 at this point, and finally got each. Now that I don't need her like I did, now I got him. How funny is that, right? All right, let's move forward. All right, well, something super cool though. Summon again. Alright, this time we have Azov. We have a couple of copies of him, so I think this will be probably our second awakening of Azov. He's a member of the Infernal faction, which I'm building a small crew of. So I'm getting the Nightmare and the Infernals, and they actually work together really well with the whole burning thing. So I kind of think I'm going to have a pretty decent burning team. But anyhow, it says the apple doesn't fall far. Zilitu's son is a master of critical damage with an affinity for fire magic. Cool. Now, summon again. We are down to 5 summons left on the legendaries at the moment. And so we have Brienne. Brienne is good, and I will be happy to awaken her. She's a 4-star marksman. I've had her since almost the beginning. She's a watcher and a piercer. Bane of Demons, Brienne's barrage of arrows is able to split to multiple foes. Prioritizes airborne needs. She's very helpful in many places. Alright, so we got Brienne. Let's summon again. We have 4 left, including this one. And we got Cyrene. I don't think I've even seen Cyrene before. I know nothing about her whatsoever. She's a watcher and a cultist. She's a 4-star fighter, and it says the perfect teammates. I mean, recovers costs for the unit and boosts criticals of those around her. Well, that sounds like a good thing all around. So, okay. Continue on. And we'll summon again. We have 3 left, including this one. And we have Philippa, also one I'm unfamiliar with. She's a 4-star marksman, esotericist, a masterful marksman who annihilates foes with her magic-infused arrows. Beware every shot she fires, for her potent enchantment remains indiscernible. It's indiscernible to me, I'll tell you that. Alright. Summon again. This time we have Gluttony. Alright, cool. This will be another awakening for Gluttony, that's nice. Again, he's a member of the Nightmare Clan, and he is a 4-star fighter. With each kill, Gluttony's hulking might grows. His powerful attacks inflict stun. And his, let's see, I think his DPS is based off of his health, I think. It's pretty cool. Alright, we have one last summon. Let's give it a shot. As far as the legendary summons go. We got Solil. I have a Solil. I don't know anything about her, except that she's a member of the Infernal group, but she's also a member of the Watchers, and she's a mage. As Theodore's daughter, Solil has mastered the art of fire magic. Her attacks may bounce to multiple enemies. Alright, very cool. So we got those. Now, next, let's see. I think, probably, I don't know. Do I do this one next, or do I do these next? I think maybe I do this next. Probably. It's a tough call, really, because I only have 56 summoning crystals of the rare variety. And so, you get an extra legendary hero if you hit this one. This, you just have a better chance, so I think I do Surprise Invocation of Spirits first. That makes sense. If I don't hit anything, it's okay. But if I do, then I'll get 2. This one I have a better chance of hitting something, and again, I don't have very many to try with. But, you know what? Let's try this. Let's go for it. Who knows? Maybe it'll work. You never can tell. Probably I'll get a lot of green guys, at the very least. Alright. Summon away. Starts with Langwin. Langwin. He's a 2-star healer. Langwin is as devout as can be. His healing magic dispels negative effects, keeping allies in the fight. Summon again. This time, who knows? We've got Arlo, 2-star fighter, masked man of the people. Arlo is a dexterous fighter who can reduce hero summoning costs. Summon again. Virtue, a 3-star fighter. This skill can in it for the thrills, gains a shield after placement, and recovers costs. Cool. Summon again. And the cool part is that we're getting good credit on this summoning that meter for all of these too. So, Skulf is a 3-star fighter with a galvanizing roar. Skulf boots allies and lays the enemies low, able to regenerate health when low. I haven't actually used him before. I have him, and I've looked at him, but I don't think I've used him. Or if I have used him, it was just sort of as possibly cannon fodder or something. Let's see. Summon again. And this time, we have Shelor, the 3-star fighter. 2 axes are better than 1. Shelor's blood surge throws her into a frenzy. I have had her multiple times, and again, I don't know that I've used her for anything, you know, that would be of note at least. Now we have Ogre, the 3-star fighter, the epitome of a berserker. Shields won't help when he enters rampage. Next is, who knows? Glenn, the three-star defender. Devout to the holy life, this reliable defender turns to prayer in order to deflect and reduce damage. Try again. And we got Walgrath, the 2-star mage. Running with a band of thieves, Walgrath slows enemies with his putrid magic while increasing his own speed. Alright, cool. Another green fellow there. And then we have... Shreef, 2-star marksman. Can't trust this one. This vile goblin will lead you into the dark before plugging you with his daggers. Alright, now we got Autumn, the 3-star infernal healer. As comforting as the changing leaves, Autumn uses AoE healing and boosts critical damage. I may be able to awaken her, I'm not sure. Followed by Liam, the 2-star piercer. He's a marksman. Unshakable and accurate, Liam can attack multiple enemies simultaneously from an impressive distance. Following that up with Spring, a 3-star healer. As rejuvenating as the season itself, Spring can heal multiple units at once. And then another copy of Spring, in case the first one was insufficient. Followed by Nero, 3-star cultist, watcher, mage. Nero is a flame-cloaked master of AoE damage and faction leader for the cursed cult. Crank the heat. And Arlo, the 2-star fighter. Masked man of the people, Arlo is a dexterous fighter and can reduce hero summoning costs. Nice. Summon again. Got about 2 more summons, and then I'm gonna have to take a break for a bit, I think. Gotta get some food and whatnot. But we've got Nose, the 2-star defender. This cheeky goblin can't stay out of the drink. When healthy, he's mighty hard to take down. And here's Glenn, the 3-star defender that we met a little bit ago, for not the first time. This will be the last one before I run off for a while, I think. We got Langwin, the 2-star healer. Langwin is as devout as can be. His healing magic dispels negative effects, keeping allies in the fight. Alright, we'll do some more later. We're out of capacity in our bags, and we've got some in the backup storage, so I'll look at that as well. Okay, also, we have over here some diamonds to collect. We got 10 diamonds for the amount of summons that we've done. And let's come over here and look in, I think, events. Crossfall Star 2, and we've got 50,000 gold for summoning 5 times, 200,000 gold for summoning 10 times, and 1 rare summoning pistol for summoning 20 times. So that gets all of those out of our potential quests to do, and we also have a good number of things to claim here at the spiritual altar. Looks like we have 100 diamonds, 50,000 gold, 100 epic skill dust, 100 legendary skill dust, 1 epic skill crystal, 5 frost devourer shards. That's putting together Ethan's like sword artifact, which is pretty cool, and I was able to get that the other day. 100,000 gold coins, 3 4-star psychic power tokens, and 2 epic skill crystals. And we're very close to the next one, which is more of the frost devourer shards. I've already used those, but if I do enough more, I might be able to get this ancient summoning pistol. And again, maybe that's something I'll do later on. I think the big win that I know of from the summons that I did just now was Each. Well, that's phenomenal that I got her friend. I'm very happy about that. Let's check the black market over here real quick. Nothing too exciting there. Gold Dragon Pass, we got perform 10 summons and we get 750 gold dragon tokens, and that levels us up to 53, which gives us 5 of these sanguine fabrics. Alright, now I'm going to take off for a while, and it was a pleasure streaming with you all. Very cool, very cool summon on the Aegir for sure. Hopefully I'll see you all later. If you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see next time I go live. So, hope to see you then.